Don't gotta hurry and I need love. Hurry
And we're live. Good evening, everyone. It's currently 11:27 p.m. here in Kuwait, and we are currently live on Twitch and TikTok. We're live on Twitch at Destiny_ZZ0. Follow the Twitch account so that you can watch this gameplay with the new 1.4 Zenless Zone 0 free New Year live stream. We are also live in TikTok at Destiny_ZZZ4. How's everybody doing? So right now, we've already finished the Into the Pale Wasteland. Well, there are still some to go, but we've already finished all of the remaining rewards. Just Unrelenting Malice left. Just 2 more and we're finished with this one. But for now, we'll focus for the WINDCHASER Harumasa. This is a new event, just came in, and we currently have 19 more days remaining. And WINDCHASER Harumasa, it's basically Asaba Harumasa's TV schedule live. The long night lingers, yet hope glimmers with golden light. So the rewards, or let's see what the rewards are. We got polychromes. We got original chip, specialized shock chip, senior investigator log, our Winjin module, and some Bamboo system widget. What else? Oh, we also have Bamboo. Oh, this is the Denny's, I'm sorry. So let's see. Do we have exclusive rewards? Oh yes, we have. We have End of Suffering, from complete agent story and written in the water. Complete all challenges, targets through adversity 1 and 2. Complete through adversity 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. So not bad. 60 polychromes. And then we have exchange. Oh, we have 100 polychromes. Oh, 200 polychromes. Nice. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. Okay, so let's see. We have 2 new stories. 1 story broadcast, new story available, and warm-up exercises. Nice. Is this different? No, we have the same rewards. So let's see, we'll open up this one. A name written in water. Oh, it has a different polychrome reward. What is the price? There must be an unseen price to pay. Let's see. You're about to enter immersive storytelling. Okay. So looks like we'll be immersed in this game, another story, but this one focused more on Asaba Harumasa. So the last time the story was focused on Miyabi, and now this one is with Harumasa. Nice.
Chief Miyabi! Tsukishiro! Hello! I'm so pleased to see you in such good health. I'm here to submit my sick leave form. Same as before. You know the drill.
Oh my god,
Very sick days
Harumasa
this
always
week.
sick.
Got it. Chief, please don't go along with him. This isn't like ordering at a restaurant. Asaba, I have reminded you several times now you've already used up your leave for the year. In theory, we can't approve your requests anymore.
Theory is just theory. It's not like I can control this. You all know I've been sick since I was a kid, and I still get flare-ups every now and then. That's why my family abandoned me.
His family abandoned him?
Didn't you say last time that you had no parents? Just a master?
He doesn't have any
After
parents.
my parents abandoned me, my master took me in. I passed all the tests for the HSO, but got rejected because of my health. Thankfully, Chief Miyabi took pity on me.
Oh.
I didn't choose you out of pity. It was simply because you were the strongest candidate.
Oh, you're too kind. What can I say? I'm a genius.
Fine. I'll figure something out for your leave. But
How is
3
he a
days
genius?
is the absolute limit. And don't pull what you did last time, sending me a fake thermometer picture at midnight on the 3rd day, asking to extend your leave.
A correction? That wasn't fake. It was the actual reading. Though, it was my cat's temperature.
Public security recently seized a batch of illegal pharmaceuticals. Supposedly, they can temporarily boost ether altitude. This is a highly important case and could be transferred to us soon. When that happens, you won't have the flexibility to take any more time off.
Drugs that can boost ether aptitude. Where were they seized?
In the hollow at Port Elpis. This is new. Are you actually interested in the case?
Oh, please. You know I'd never be
He's interested.
But a drug like that sounds perfect for slacking off. Wouldn't it be useful on missions? Why was it banned?
Because it's too good to be true. And even if it's real, there must be some unforeseen consequences.
That was a cool line, Yanagi.
Thanks, Chief.
I've heard of this drug before, but it was years ago. It can boost ether aptitude temporarily, but the side effects are severe. It worsens corruption symptoms, and can even cause the user to turn into an ethereal.
Oh, those are the consequences Nagi was talking about.
In any case, seeking power like this is pure opportunism. Real strength comes from hard work,
True.
not
True.
shortcuts.
That is true.
But in
No
this
shortcuts.
world, those with real strength are always a rare minority.
Did you just say something?
Nope, nothing. I'll let you get back to approving my sick leave then. My chest is starting to hurt again. Feels like I'm dying.
Dying.
I'll get out of your hair now. See you after my leave. Take care, everyone.
He's always on leave. He's always sick.
This guy. He doesn't even try to fake it anymore.
He takes a leave like this every month. I bet he's just sneaking off somewhere and stuffing his face with tasty food.
Harumasa just has something he
Sokaku's
has to get done.
obsession with food.
If possible, I'd also like to.
Oh, no, you don't. Chief, we have a very important meeting tomorrow. Please make sure you attend it. And don't be late.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. This team. Sometime later, inside a video store, there was a faint knock at the door. However, there was only one knock, and it quickly went silent. I wonder what happened. Was it my imagination, or was that knock on the door just now? I heard it too. But it really was just one knock. That's certainly weird. They didn't collapse outside or something, did they? We should probably go check just in case. Yeah, we should. That's probably Harumasa. Just immediately faint after one knock. Can we put an agent here? Let's put Miyabi. We're currently... Wait, can we do errands right now? Oh, we can. Let's see. Didn't we open? Open. Alright, good. Alright, we won't go here. Oh, we should. Oh, we can't go outside though. Okay.
Hey there, you two. How's it going?
I knew it was you.
I knew it was you. The only person that's too lazy to knock twice.
Knocking on the door is just another thing that wears me out. As long as I get
How
what
can
I need,
Harumasa
it
be
doesn't
so
matter
strong
how
and
many
weak
times
at the
I
same
knock.
time?
More importantly, I need your help with something. Actually, you're the only ones who can help me out.
What is it? Sounds pretty serious when you put it like that.
I need to go into the hollow for a case, but my carrot's acting up. You're the only proxies I know that I can trust.
Oh. So he knows we are the proxy. No way this is about work. Since when did you become so passionate? Oh, he's very interested in those drugs.
No way. This is actually for work? Since when did you become so passionate about your job? Is there something you're not telling me?
Ouch, that hurts. As a professional executive officer, I have
PEO.
always been proactive at my job, haven't I? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity for you to see me in action. I'm sure the experience will come in handy if you run into any trouble in the future.
We don't want any trouble with the executive officers. Anyway, what's this case that you're working on?
I'm trying to track down a wanted criminal who's been missing for years now. His major crime is developing an illegal drug through illicit means. This drug is beyond existing theoretical knowledge and can significantly boost the user's ether aptitude temporarily. Simply put, it's like a wonder drug you see in the movies that can deliver superhuman strength with a single injection.
Oh, he's really interested. Sounds suspicious. Let's see.
That sounds really suspicious. If we were in a movie, this is the part where the protagonist asks, but at what
But
cost?
at what cost?
Wise is right. If such a drug really does exist and is safe to use, the city would already be researching and promoting it, wouldn't they?
Yes, this drug is extremely dangerous. In theory, it should have been completely destroyed years ago, but recently some rumors have started to circulate. They're probably connected to the drug's creator, the criminal I mentioned before. And my goal is to find him. Of course, I'll offer you fair compensation. Dennies are meant to be spent, so just name your price.
Oh, you should have mentioned that earlier.
You should have mentioned that sooner. Of course we'll help you. Understanding the job of an executive officer is very important. So, when do we leave?
Oh my god.
Now, no time to lose.
I like
Meet
how
me
he's
at
so
Fort
interested with the
Elpis.
drugs.
I'll be waiting for you there, partner.
Okay, so we'll be going to the HDD then. Wait, let's check. Maybe we can go in. Oh, is there more? Okay. So we'll be going. Okay, there we go. Agent story. The source. Oh, it's a hard one. And recommended attributes is ether. Should I be using my Julian, Nicole, and Anby trio? Oh, okay. So we have we have a recommended already, so we'll just use them instead. What? Okay, so combat tutorial. During combat, Harumasa can set up electro quivers on the field. When the 5th hit of his basic attack, EX special attack, chain attack hits an enemy or the ground, 266 electro quivers will be generated. After using a chain attack, the number of electro quivers generated when the next basic attack 5th hit hits an enemy will increase to 6. When no electro quivers are present in the field and any characters on the squad applies an attribute anomaly to an enemy, 6 electro quivers will be generated. At any given time, a maximum of 6 electro quivers can exist on the field. After the 5th hit of a basic attack, X special attack, or chain attack and setting electro quivers, hold X special to immediately shoot falling feather at enemies in front, dealing electric damage. Aiming mode can also be entered by holding basic attack to fire falling feather at a designated target. When Harumasa fires falling feather and hits an enemy, if electro quivers are present on the field, they will be activated and fire Haoto no Iya at the target hit by a falling feather, applying the electro prison effect to them. When the electro prison effect reaches 2 or more stacks, X marked will be applied to the target. Oh, when an X mark on enemy is on the field, Harumasa will enter the awakened state. In the awakened state, while dodging, press basic to trigger dash attack, Hiten no Tsuru slash, quickly dashing to the X mark and delivering a powerful slash while under the awakened stat. Press basic after a basic attack, falling feather to quickly follow up with dash. Attack Hiten no Tsuru slash. When the slash hits the target, it will consume the electro prison effect and X mark status before X mark runs out. Repeatedly pressing basic will trigger dash attack Hiten no Tsuru slash repeatedly. So we need to like put out all those electric ball thingy, and we can like put out
Let's search for clues
6.
in this area and see if we can find anything on this suspicious drug. Whoa! Looks like we've got a big one over there.
Well, to think I'd find a helicopter here of all places. Though it's a shame this big guy's out of commission, and the clue I was hoping to find isn't it. Do you like helicopters? When I was little, I once fantasized about riding the wind. That way, as long as there was wind, I could go anywhere. As if I were born free. Actually, shouldn't I just learn how to pilot a helicopter? I thought you already knew how. You really think highly of me, as expected of my partner. You probably won't believe me, but my phone's lock pattern is always an arrow pointing to the upper right like a plane. Though that symbol's got a few other meanings. Oops, I'm rambling. Let's keep moving. Suspicious biological signal has been detected ahead. Please remain alert. Additionally, a control switch for a container has been located in the opposite side. Use it if needed. They use the source, karma and tribulation. Harumasa can press and hold attack to enter aiming mode. Okay, I know this one already. Alright, so where are we gonna go?
A bow is so convenient at times like this. It's perfect for someone as efficient as me.
I think you mean lazy.
Is there any other thing that should go? No?
Combat isn't my thing.
Understood.
Ready. Oh my, now there's a familiar face. If someone from public security is here, I must have found the right place.
Ooh, it's Seth.
Come on. How do you do, my fellow officers? Great work.
That uniform. Is he an executive officer? What is he doing here? Don't tell me those guys from HSO are trying to take our credit again.
Relax. I'm not the type of person to take credit for someone else's work. Right, Junior Seth? Oh, please say hi to your brother for me.
Junior?
He and I both graduated from the same academy, just not in the same year. So, Asaba, executive officer, what are you doing here?
Oh, nothing much, really. Just a teensy little favor. I know PubSec is investigating the illegal drug case. Can I take a look at the samples you seized?
That's crucial evidence! You're definitely trying to steal our credit. This case hasn't been transferred over to HSO yet.
The drugs are connected to an important case I'm investigating. According to the Public Security Handbook, rule number... what was it again? I forget. In any case, PubSec officers are obligated to assist executive officers with their investigations inside the hollows. In other words, you can't say no to me.
Mr. Executive Officer, it's not that we don't want to provide them. It's just that all the confiscated drugs have been sent to the evidence room, and we don't have any with us right now. Right, Seth?
That's right!
Oh, has anyone told you that you're terrible at lying? Since you aren't willing to cooperate, I guess I'll just have to take them myself.
Over to Seth with incredible speed. He is fast.
Moves. Wait, did you just go through my pockets?
Aha! Found it.
Confiscated from Seth and carefully examines in the sunlight. Then, under shocked gazes of the officers, he squeezes a few drops onto his palm before lowering. Then he casually tosses the drug back to Seth.
This is an unfinished product. You haven't completed the potency tests, have you? The active ingredients are too minimal to increase ether aptitude. If you ask me, this isn't the real stuff. Just a cheap knockoff.
You, how did you manage to gather so much information from just a few looks and a couple of sniffs?
Because I'm an elite from Section 6. So, do you regret choosing public security when you graduated?
Oh,
You really know how to piss someone off, don't you?
Oh, thanks for the compliment. By the way, I should probably mention that there's a whole bunch of ethereals over there sprinting this way. I'll leave them for our brave and skilled public security officers to handle.
oh,
You're just gonna hide behind us like that?
I'm sure you don't need me to deal with these ethereals, right? Besides, I'm busy protecting my bamboo here. I believe in you. Go team!
go team. Don't use me as an
Come on.
excuse.
Using me as an excuse now?
Oh, you're making me sad. I genuinely wanted to protect you from the bottom of my heart.
Just ignore him. Let's fight.
It looks like Seth is gonna be in our team now. After a fierce battle, the public security officers defeat. Ooh, okay. So we don't need to fight with Seth. Stumbling towards the group. Oh, there's a boy.
Help. Help me. Young citizen, have you gotten lost in the hollow? Do you need help? They are still there. Help.
His eyes. What's happening? Is that a sign of corruption?
There's no time.
Ooh, what is happening?
I don't think he can see us. Maybe he can't hear us either.
Stay away from him!
Oh, he's getting corrupted. Oh no!
The kid's turning into an ethereal.
But why? His corruption symptoms were pretty mild. Plus his core came out in seconds. That's impossible.
Oh no, he's gonna attack!
It's too late. This ethereal is tougher than it looks. If you don't want to fight, then get behind me, now. I'll take him down.
Oh,
This guy. Why do I get the feeling it isn't your average ethereal? You're right. But worry about yourself first. I'd rather not have to scrape you off the floor here.
Damn it! Don't underestimate me!
One fell swoop. Face the consequences.
oh, so that's how you use
It's over now.
Harumasa.
Rest in peace.
What happened to him? His corruption symptoms were unlike anything we've seen in the handbook. His core appeared almost instantly. There was no chance we could have saved him.
That's
Yeah.
because those weren't signs of corruption. They're indicators of a late-stage disease.
Ether aptitude regression syndrome. People with this condition are naturally frail, with lesions appearing on their skin. But they have a higher ether aptitude than the average person. In the late stages, their bodies will rapidly deteriorate until they gradually lose all sensory perception under severe pain. In the end, just like that kid, even the slightest contact with ether causes severe corruption.
Oh man, that's
High
hard.
ether aptitude makes this disease turn a blessing into a curse. And there's no cure yet.
Oh, Shaw, man.
Long time no see, Harumasa. How have you been these past years?
Do you know each other?
We're old acquaintances. What are you doing here?
Look at you, all grown up. What happened to my little pal? Allow me to introduce myself. My name
Kirishima.
is Kirishima. I'm a doctor of sorts. That child who just turned into an ethereal was my patient.
Oh,
His condition had progressed to late stages. He couldn't take the pain anymore. So he decided to enter the hollow and end his own life. Sorry you had to see that. Children suffering from this disease usually don't live long. I wish I'd noticed his emotional struggles sooner.
So all these
He's
strange
looking a
things
bit
just now were
happy for
symptoms
someone
of a
who just
disease?
struggled.
At any rate, public security will need to look into this. We'll have to bring you in for a statement.
No problem. I'll fully cooperate with public security's work. But first, could you please give me a moment to catch up with my dear classmate here?
Go ahead.
Ooh, they were classmates? Step aside to start examining the evidence left by the ethereal.
I don't really see any need for us to catch up.
Come on now, I thought we'd have a lot to share. Honestly, I never imagined you'd still be... and to become such an outstanding executive officer. Impressive. But you've always been a well-behaved, diligent, and hard-working kid. It looks like all your effort has paid off.
Ooh. Diligent, hardworking.
Well-behaved, diligent, and hardworking. None of that sounds like the Harumasa I know.
Like the Harumasa we know.
I'll take that as a compliment. So, since when did you become a doctor? And one who takes on patients like that?
I run a sanatorium that treats patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome to make up for my past mistakes.
I'm genuinely surprised hearing those words coming from your mouth.
Ooh.
I may have done some bad things, but I was deceived by that man just like you were. You know that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been acquitted.
Whatever you say. What does any of this have to do with me?
If fate has reunited us here, there must be a reason. You and I, we should work together. I found some leads on him already. You've been looking for him for a while too, right? If you want, we can find him together as classmates.
You've been investigating Master.
That's right. I found a shelter that he used to hide in years ago. It was corrupted by a hollow, but there's still many clues left behind. If we work together and investigate the shelter, we might be able to follow the trail and locate where he's hiding now.
They're investigating their
Let me
master.
think about it. By the way, Master told me that I was his only student, and you were just an assistant. We're not classmates. I was clueless as a kid, and didn't care about these things. So I'd appreciate it if you stopped acting like we're friends.
Come on, but we're indeed...
Sorry. How much longer will you need? It's not safe. We should get out of here ASAP.
We're done talking. The rest is public security's job, and I won't interfere. Goodbye, everyone.
Bang Boo beside him and rushes towards the hollow exit as if he's afraid someone was going to ask him to stay and work overtime. What are you guys talking about?
What were you guys talking about? I couldn't follow at all.
Sorry. That wasn't intentional. We can talk about it once we get somewhere safe.
Suspicious. Asaba. Suspicious Asaba.
To be honest, I was only planning to snag a few samples from the PubSec officers. Everything that happened afterwards. The kid turning into an ethereal, and Kirishima. None of that was part of the plan.
Who exactly is this
What's up
Kirishima
with
guy?
that Kirishima guy? He said he was your senpai, but something felt kind of off between you two.
I have a master, and Kirishima was my master's assistant. I guess you could say we're old acquaintances. So yeah, no heartwarming, cheesy movie moments between me and him. I don't trust him.
Ooh, he doesn't trust them at all. I also don't trust him, and I just saw him. I can tell.
I can tell that you two aren't very close.
Oh, and about the master thing. Cards on the table. Remember I told you the guy who made that drug is a wanted criminal who's been missing? Well, that wanted criminal is my master.
Oh, what
His
a plot
drug
twist.
improves ether aptitude temporarily, but there's no way around the terrible side effects. And that's not all. He was found guilty by the Inquisitors in a trial at the time, but disappeared before facing punishment. Kirishima thinks my master fled to avoid punishment. He feels that he was deceived into participating in illegal experiments, so he wants to get back at my master for it. He even wanted me to join him.
What do you think of your master?
And what about you? Do you want revenge against your master too?
Master taught me a lot of things, including archery. To me, he was like family. I was clueless about his research until he disappeared. I've been hoping to find him because I have a question only he can answer. I've been trying to investigate this case since I became an executive officer. There's never been any substantial evidence until the drug resurfaced recently. The sample I saw was not my master's work. It's a cheap knockoff, an unfinished product that's less effective with worse side effects. There. I just told you everything. Very sincere of me as a partner, don't you think? Oh, one more thing, very important. This isn't actually for work. Just my private investigation. If Chief Miyabi and the others ask you about it, can you keep it a secret for me, please?
Oh, I'll think about it.
I'll have to think about it.
Huh? For real? Whatever you need, just say the word. Please? Oops, I didn't realize it's so late already. I'm heading out. I'll let you know when I find any more leads.
Though I came mentally prepared, I knew dealing with an executive officer would get complicated. And Harumasa, he's definitely hiding something from us. He probably has his reasons. You've got a point. Feels like he's purposely omitting things, yeah. Anyway, it's getting late today. It's been such a long day. I'm so sleepy. Gotta hit the hay. Get some rest too, okay? So are we gonna sleep? Alright, so we're finished with this one. Now we got Name Written in the Water Part 2. Coveted misfortune. It is the crown and chains of genius. Okay, let's start. I'm enjoying so far. I like this. Yo, right on time. This place has a good rep. Seems pretty popular too. Do you like hot pot? It's alright. I mean, for free food is free food, right? Wait, did you ask me out just so we can mooch off together? I was just kidding. This is about the commission from before, of course. You met the one treating me to this meal. When people are unusually nice for no reason, it might just be a trap. If anything goes wrong along the way, I can only rely on you. If possible, I'd like to be buried at sea. That escalated quick. Oh, looks like they're here. In the distance, a familiar figure appears. Harumasa's alleged senior classmate from before. 3 young people looking a little uneasy. Trail behind him. Oh, sorry to keep you waiting, Harumasa. And this is my friend, Wise. He's interested in the sanatorium you're running. He's a big shot tycoon, runs a super successful business. If you impress him, he might just invest. Guys like him love donating to good causes. He's just a little shy. The wealthier they are, the more they know to keep it low-key, you know? Oh, well, I'm honored. Oh, here, let me introduce...
These kids are currently living at my sanatorium. Tsubaki, Kana, Ryosuke, say hi to everyone.
Nice to meet you. Our families left us when we got sick. We're lucky Mr. Kirishima took us in.
Yeah. Mr. Kirishima's sanatorium gives us free food, shelter, and medical care. Without him, we'd be homeless. We're all very grateful to him.
I'm just doing my part. Ether aptitude regression syndrome is very rare. Hardly anyone understands what you're going through.
Oh, really? Last I heard, certain characteristics of this disease are pretty well known.
Anyway, since we're all here today, let's talk about happier things, shall we? My new manager friend here might not know this, but Harumasa was a real genius when he was a kid. First time he picked up a bow, he was hitting bullseyes. Just incredible.
Really? Harumasa is still a
He's
genius.
still a genius, you know.
Not just archery. This kid could learn anything with minimal guidance. Gotta envy that talent. Too
Ooh.
bad Master turned out the way he did.
He's a quick study.
The things that man did are unforgivable. That's why I want to find him with Harumasa.
Your name's Kana, right? Why are you so quiet?
She's not used to socializing due to her health. Don't mind her. Come on, no use just standing here. Let's go inside and have some hot pot.
Oh, that was suspicious. Goes on about Harumasa's glorious past. According to him, Harumasa was a real prodigy. It's a mystery what happened to make him the guy who came. What? Shy or what? But every time Kirishima flatters him, he just keeps his head down. Is he the type that gets embarrassed easily? The group chats over hot pot in a pleasant but not exactly lively atmosphere, of course. Kirishima does most of the talking. The sanatorium kids are very shy and quiet. Throughout the conversation, What?
Got any plans next?
I need to go
Maybe
back.
You could find somewhere else to
Play back. The group chat, okay. So we missed this one. It's a mystery what happened to make him the guy who can't even be bothered to knock on the door twice. Alright, we reread that one. Throughout the conversation, Kirishima repeatedly tries to steer the topic toward their master, but Harumasa skillfully changes the subject each time, until they finish eating with no chance to continue. Okay.
Got any plans next?
Okay, so Otaro. If we can finish, a familiar PubSec officer walks up to him. Is this Seth? Is this Seth? Yes.
Sorry that we're meeting again under such circumstances, Mr. Kirishima. But we've received an anonymous tip about illegal activities you may be involved with. Please, come with us.
Illegal activities? You must be mistaken. I have always been a law-abiding citizen.
No mistake, sir. We're here for you. You know exactly what this is about. Now come along, Mr. Kirishima. We'll get you situated with some fresh tea down at the station.
I'm afraid this isn't a good time. I have to take these kids back to the sanatorium soon. They hardly get to see the outside world, and I can't just leave them all on their own. Surely you understand.
Cooperating with public security is every law-abiding citizen's duty. Don't give our officer a hard time. Tell you what, I'll take the kids. I promise they'll get back to the sanatorium safely. Sound good?
Mr. Kirishima, shall we go?
Okay. I'll entrust the kids with you, Harumasa. But could you take them to Port Elpis? The sanatorium is nearby, and I'll send someone to pick them up.
Oh. You don't want me to visit the sanatorium? Got something to hide?
Of course not. I just don't want you to go out of your way. The sanatorium is in a remote area with a quiet environment to better help our patients. It's really hard to find without someone leading
It's
the way.
so suspicious.
Oh, I see.
So
Well, my
suspicious
super rich friend
indeed.
here wants to come too. Wouldn't you want a wealthy investor to see your sanatorium? Might just drop a couple 100 million dennies on it.
Couple 100 million Denny's.
As an investor, I have very high standards. I must inspect the site myself.
We'd need to prepare for such an esteemed guest properly. There's still parts of the sanatorium that need work. We'll be sure to invite you once everything's ready. Isn't that right, Tsubaki?
Yes. Mr. Kirishima is right. We still have to get some things ready.
All right. I'll bring them to the port and your staff can meet us there.
Okay, kids.
I
stay
smell
close
set
to Harumasa. Be good and don't cause him any trouble.
Oh man,
Got it?
Got it.
those kids are
See you
suspicious
later.
AF.
All right, everyone.
I feel like
Let's go.
I
I'll
feel
take you to
like
the port.
they're hiding something because they're awfully quiet. God damn, I hate it when people are like this. We're here. Mr. Harumasa, you drive way too fast. I feel a little... Oh, sorry. You get car sick? Wanna take a break? I'm okay. Harumasa's usual smile fades as he scans the surroundings, his sharp golden eyes glinting with an unusual edge. After quickly assessing the area, he breathes a sigh of relief. Looks like your contact isn't here yet. In that case, let's go check out the ocean first. Great idea. I knew you'd be on board. Come on, ocean. Ocean ahoy. Wait, I don't think this is a good idea. Mr. Kirishima's gonna get mad. Yeah? Mr. Kirishima never lets us stay outside for too long since he's worried about our health. You seriously care that much about what that guy thinks? We relax. As long as we keep it between us, he'll never know. But I want to see the ocean. Kana, you... Come on, don't overthink it. If anything happens, I've got you covered. Just follow my lead. Okay, so where are we gonna go? Oh, alright. So we're gonna go there. Oh, such a beauty. Look at poor Elpis. So it's Harumasa and the third. Is that a blimp? Can you see that one? It is a blimp. Nice. It's beautiful here. Yeah, I didn't expect the view from this side to be so stunning. But you live nearby, don't you? Yeah, of course. We've been here. Just slipped my mind for a sec. Yeah, that's right. We don't get out much because of our condition. Take it easy. Now that we're here, let's make the most out of it. Have some fun. Yeah, even the air here feels so much fresher. Oh, over there, look, seagulls. Where? I want to see it too. What's so special about seagulls? Ow, why is it flying at me? Must have heard you talking trash about it. You spent some time together, enjoying the sea breeze and the beautiful scenery around you. Yeah, come on, it's really beautiful. And I find it breathtaking. If only things could stay like this forever. As all three of them become somber. At the same time, Harumasa seems to notice something in the distance. His expression suddenly becomes serious, but just as quickly his usual smile returns, as if nothing happened. Alright everyone, I have an idea. Since the weather's so nice and we've got so many people, how about we play a game? You know, to pass the time. Let's play hide and seek, what do you say? It's a bit out of the blue. Hide and seek, hide and seek. I know you'd want to. So, why is it I will be the seekers, and the three of you just have to hide? Huh? Why are we suddenly playing hide and seek? It's fun once in a while. Well, since Kana's all for it, I guess I'm in. Great, you can start hiding now. Just don't go too far, alright? I wonder where they're gonna go. You turn your backs together, you can faintly hear the sound of everyone running off. Looks like you're a little confused. Why, did you see something just now? You've got a sharp eye yourself, I see. I saw the contact Kirishima mentioned. He's right over there. But he's got bad eyesight or something. Hasn't even noticed us. You don't want to hand him over to the contact, do you? Exactly. Something's off with these kids. They're clearly afraid of something. Kirishima brought them here for this meal. Probably to convince me he's turned over a new leaf. And to convince me to help him find my master. But my gut's telling me there's something fishy about that sanatorium he mentioned. I got Kirishima out of the way during the meal so I could talk to the kids alone and see if I could get anything out of them. So you were the one who called in PubSec? It was nothing. I filed an anonymous report, all above board. And the charges I listed, all true, stuff Kirishima's done in the past. It might be enough to put him away, but it's more than enough to make him sit through an afternoon in PubSec. Now the tricky part is, these kids don't trust me either. Not surprising, given where they came from. We'll need to earn their trust first if you want to figure out what Kirishima's really up to. Of course, before that, we've got to deal with this troublesome contact. Harumasa pulled out his phone and started fiddling with it. All set. Use the power of money to round up some helpers. Our dear contact's probably gonna spend the afternoon enjoying a really good nap. Is this really the kind of thing an executive officer can do? You've got connections on both sides of the law, huh? Come on, don't act like you didn't already know. Besides, there is no absolute justice or evil in this world. Alright then, let's go find those kids. Harumasa. My god, he is a genius. Who would think of doing that? Oop, one found. Oh no, you found me. It's been a while since I played hide and seek, and I didn't expect it to be this fun. You hid really well. Took us a while to track you down. Really? Yep, for real. You picked a smart hiding spot. By the way, I wanted to ask you something. What did Kirishima say about me to you? He said that you're a very important guest and you either should make a good impression, something like that. Ah, that guy sure likes to make things up. We did know each other as kids, but we've got nothing to do with each other now. He probably wants to take advantage of my position in the HSO and get me to bend the rules for him. But that's not happening. I'd get fired for that. Then why are you with Mr. Kirishima? Well, the truth is, while working on the Hollow recently, I ran into a boy who'd been consumed by the corruption, turning him into an ethereal. Turns out that boy was one of the patients from your sanatorium. His name was Shinya, I think. According to Kirishima's statement, Shinya couldn't bear the pain from his illness anymore and chose to take his own life by running into the Hollow, where he was eventually turned into an ethereal. Shinya wasn't what? It's nothing. By the way, I noticed you seem really concerned about that girl Kana. Is she okay? Shinya's death hit her really hard. Shinya and Kana have known each other for a long time. They grew up together. They were among the first to enter the sanatorium, so I guess they supported each other through a lot. I see, that explains it. I've noticed Kana hasn't said much today. She's got me worried. She reminds me of a girl I worked with once who had emotional issues her family ignored. It only got worse and she eventually took her own life. Ooh, who was it? That sounds awful. Kana wouldn't do something like that, would she? To be honest, I've studied a bit of psychology. If she's left to her own devices, it could be dangerous. Then what should we do? Please, you gotta help her. Can you tell me more about what's been going on with Kana? I think she might be like that case you just mentioned, Mr. Harumasa. I know our illness makes things tough, but Kana wasn't always like this. She used to be the most optimistic person in the sanatorium. When I first got there, I almost didn't make it. It was her who got me through the roughest patch. But after what happened with Shinya, she completely changed. She's closed off, barely says a word, and won't even touch her food. No matter how much I try to cheer her up, nothing works. At this rate, her body won't hold up. She's my best friend. I just want her to be happy. So please help her. I understand, don't worry. We'll do what we can to help. You want, I believe it, but my friend here is also pretty good at comforting people. I'm not that good. Don't sell yourself short, I believe in you. I'll leave it to you, then. Okay, who are we gonna find next? Is it Kana? Or Ryosuke? Oh. Ryosuke. So you found me after all. By the way, have you found Kana yet? Why are you only worried about her? I'm just worried about Kana since she's been feeling down lately. I've been meaning to say this for a while. You've got a crush on Kana, don't you? How'd you know? I mean, no, that's not what I meant. Don't be shy. I think you two would be cute together. Really? You think Kana and I would be good together? Absolutely, you gotta trust my judgment. But Kana would never like me. I mean, she's always had her eyes on Shinya. Oh, Shinya was a friend of ours from the sanatorium. But some stuff happened, so he passed away. I see, so you feel like you could never measure up to someone who's gone. Of course not. It's just Shinya, he got hurt because of us. I don't have it in me to be as brave as him. I didn't even have the guts to fight back. Sounds like your friend did something really amazing. Yeah, he did, but I can't talk about the details. That's alright, I understand. Sounds like everyone at the sanatorium is really close with each other. People like us could disappear from this world without warning at any given minute. And this illness, the longer you stay in the sanatorium, the older you get. The more likely it is your illness gets to you. We've had friends who were fine one day and gone the next. So yeah, we're all close because every meeting, every conversation could be the last. Honestly, sometimes I wonder, is it really worth all this effort just to keep living? It is. Harumasa looked at Ryosuke with a serious expression, his golden eyes steady and profound, as if filled with untold stories within their depths. It was as if he wasn't just looking at the person in front of him, but also glimpsing fragments of his own past as well. Because I want to believe that everything is worth it. So until our final moment arrives, don't give up, alright? I got it. By the way, could you help me talk to Kana? She's been really upset after what happened to Shinya. I'm scared she might do something reckless. Don't worry, we'll talk to her. Aw man, I feel like if we find Kana, she'd be turning. Oh man. Did Kana get lost or something? We need to find her fast. Let's split up and search. She couldn't have gone far. Okay. Where to? I've got a hunch. Let's check near the lighthouse. Okay, Harumasa's there. There's no sign of her around here either. Do you think she snuck up the lighthouse? Let's go check. Wait, isn't this area off limits? Did you forget? I'm an executive officer after all. At times like this, you'll just have to trust me. Come on, let's head up the lighthouse. It's been so long since I've seen a view like this. Aww. I thought she could have turned. It's been so long since I've seen a view like this. Then take a good look. After all, the view's not going anywhere. Do you know about our illness? Of course. I also know about Shinya. Your friends are really worried about you. They want you to keep on living. I wish all of us could be cured, but they never wanted us to get better. So what? What? They don't want you to get better. So what? That's what they want. It's got nothing to do with you. The only thing you need to consider is, what do you want? Tell me, if you're destined from birth to live only a brief, painful life, what's the point of trying so hard to live? Oof, that's a pretty heavy question. For me though, it's because I want to believe that something good will happen. Like you, I spent most of my childhood in a hospital room because of my condition. But now at least I can stand in a place where I can feel the wind. Harumasa turns down towards the sea, letting the gentle breeze lift his yellow headband. In the distance, seagulls cry as they fly by, and the sunlight shimmers golden across the water, but the brightest of lights sparkles in his eyes. A lot of archers don't like the wind because it messes with their aim. But I love it. It gives me this sense of freedom. I didn't expect you to be such a poet. I was thinking I'd get a snarkier answer. Oh, come on. I'm always super gentle to you kids. See, Wise gets me. You're so close. Which is only natural. Wise is the best partner I could ask for. After all, I'd be totally lost without him. Anyway, back on topic. This is your life, Kana. You have to decide what you're living for. But if you really don't want to live anymore, well, there's nothing much I can say. Hey, Kana, don't listen to that. Come on, I'm just being honest. Don't you guys ever get tired of people shouting, stay strong, and you've gotta keep going? Like they're selling some self-help course? It gets annoying, right? Yeah, hearing that can feel like salt in the wound. But no matter what, being a survivor in your own heart is better than just being a victim, right? Even Shinya, I bet he never saw himself as just a victim. He must have chosen his path to protect someone precious to him. Just then Tsubaki and Ryusuke show up. Kana, there you are. Are you okay? I'm fine, I just wanted to take in the view a bit longer, to remember it better. Well, you should have said so. Easy peasy. Since everyone's here, let's take a group photo. Photo will preserve this moment. Let me take the picture. Okay. Sure thing. Best to leave the photo taking to the pro. Maybe we should do... Whoa! How did he do that? We should take like a good background. There you go. I just made it in the middle, so. Sure. The photos you take are great as always, Wise. Oh, they look great. Let me see. Did the wind mess up my hair? I don't think so. Looks pretty good to me. Really? Kana, you think I look good? Stop twisting Kana's word to suit yourself like that. Thanks for the photo. I really like them. Don't mention it. So what do we do next? We still have plenty of time. There's only one task ahead of us. To enjoy ourselves here. Wow, the scenery here is amazing. The sea breeze, so refreshing. Exactly, I don't know why, but it feels like the whole world is suddenly quieted down. I could stay here all day. Well, better not, you might catch a cold. You just call me Harumasa? Kidding, come on, I've always been thoughtful, haven't I? By the way, this place is a great photo spot. Leave it to me. So another photo. Let's take together with the seagull. The seagull. Tsubaki, over here. Say cheese. Well, I'm not ready yet. There's another one. I see. The middleman outsourced this task to you. What? You don't have something against Bang Blue, do you? You completed the mission perfectly, you know. Of course not. Just a little surprised, that's all. Don't worry, since you completed the mission, you'll get what's owed. Would you like to take a group photo together? Coming. Alright, let's leave it at that for now. Goodbye, friends. Are you talking to the Bang Boo? No, just to myself. They're calling us over for a photo. Let's go. Oh, another one. Oh, man. I like how there's like... Oh, look at that. So pretty. You spend the day strolling, having fun and enjoying each other's company. By evening, you gather again near the fast food stand. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's Seth. There's Seth and that officer. Looks like they're... Who else is here? We have Avocaboo, Wild Bamboo, Builder Boo, that old guy. We also have Mew Mew. I wonder who this is. He's so sober, look at him. Tsubaki, let's go to the restroom. Should come too. Huh? That isn't appropriate, is it? Just do as I say. Anna dragged Tsubaki and Rosuke away. They're probably going to discuss whether they should trust us or not. You've really got a knack for intel gathering. You've really got a knack for sweet talking. Intel gathering. I'm Section 6 Elite after all. But you know, I feel like I can see a bit of my past self in them. Especially Kana's question. I've asked myself that many times before. Sadly, this is something no one else can give you an answer to. Huh? Now who's the sweet talker here, eh? Just then Harumasa seems to hesitate to say something. At that moment, a familiar voice suddenly comes from far away. It's Seth and his colleagues. I knew it. I see some familiar faces. Let's go check it out. Okay, so we're going to Seth.
Wait. You mean the drugs we seized are linked to a big case from years ago?
That's what people are saying. Apparently it's a case from way back when. There was this researcher who invented an enhancing serum that could boost ether aptitude significantly in an instant. Even though it had nasty side effects and was totally illegal, it still caught the eye of some groups. But that's not even the wildest part. Do you know how the drug is made? They make it from living beings.
Living beings? Like animals? Or do you mean live ethereals?
You can't even imagine. They make it from live human tissue.
Live?
Whoa. Human tissue?
It's from patients with a special disease. We saw one, remember? The kid who turned into an ethereal right before us? I think it was called Ether Aptitude Regression Syndrome. It's a terminal illness. Most patients die before reaching adulthood, and the longer they live, the more dangerous it gets. They rarely make it past their 20s. The gist of it is, because of this disease, their tissue can be used to create the wonder drug that boosts ether aptitude.
What wonder drug? This is straight up
Oh
illegal.
my gosh.
And using live people to make it? Do they even see them as humans?
Well, it's definitely very risky for the patients. It could worsen their illness, maybe even kill them. But to be honest, if they could reduce the side effects, I'd be up for trying it. Considering we have to go into the hollows regularly, even the best of us can run into danger. If we had a drug like this, we'd feel a lot safer.
That is
Isn't
true.
that unethical? Yeah, we might be safer. But what about the patients? They deserve to live a good life too.
Yeah.
You make a good point.
Seth is right.
It's a small price to pay. Since the disease is terminal, just like your colleague pointed out, maybe using them to make drugs that help others isn't such a bad idea. Making the world a better place often means sacrifices. Between patients who won't live long and promising officers like you, the choice is obvious. Looking at the big picture from New Eridu's standpoint, these patients are just necessary sacrifices we have to make.
Asaba Harumasa! As an executive officer at Section 6, how could you say that? No one deserves to be a sacrifice!
So exaggerated,
We all
Seth.
swore an oath when we graduated from the academy. No matter where we end up, public security or HSO, we pledge to serve and protect all civilians equally, not to judge them as more or less valuable. You can't weigh one life over another. If you really believe that, you shouldn't be wearing that uniform.
Seth, calm down.
Hey, Seth, calm down. Harumasa probably didn't mean it that way.
Interesting. I never thought a man like your brother could have a sibling like you.
Huh? What's my brother got to do with this?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Seth Lowell.
Seth Lowell has a brother?
You wanna fight? I'm not afraid of you!
You're an honest man. You're going to make an excellent public security officer.
Huh? Huh?
Oh, and just to clarify, the drug's made from spinal fluid, not body tissue. It has to be extracted directly from the back of the neck while the patient is still alive. Well then, I'll leave you officers to your work.
So who's Seth's brother? Oh my god. Not sure about what's going on. You walk away with Harumasa. From a distance, you hear Seth's confused voice asking for his partner's opinion. He appears to suspect that Harumasa was making what? What was that all about?
What was that all about? Things escalated pretty fast. You're not mad, are you?
No. I was just curious how other authorities think about the drug. That's all. By the way, what's your take on this drug?
The effects, the production of this drug is messed up. Sounds promising. No.
The production of this drug is unethical. What kind of civilized society would use living people to make medicine? Just like Seth said, no one should be a sacrifice.
No one should be a sacrifice, huh? I see.
Harumasa looks like he has something to say but remains silent in the end. Oh, I wonder if we...
Kids are probably done talking. Let's go check on them.
I wonder if we chose the other one. What would be Asaba's comment?
What do you want to drink? It's on me. Excuse me, can I get a bitter gourd juice first?
Bitter gourd juice? That's so... Oh my god. That's so sour.
Bitter gourd juice? That's a unique choice.
You might be surprised, but bitterness can actually taste pretty
it's
good
bitter.
once you're used to it.
It's bitter.
When you've had
I
to
didn't
take as
mean
many
that
meds as I have
sour.
for as long as I have, you start to appreciate the flavor.
Everyone orders their drinks. An awkward silence settles in until Shibakukana and Ryusuke exchange looks.
Relax. You can trust me. Not just because I'm from HSO. I've also got some unfinished business with Kirishima.
It was Kirishima who killed Shinya. And others, too. A lot of kids at the sanatorium have died because of him.
He's doing experiments on you, isn't he?
You knew?
Just a guess. I didn't see any puncture marks on your necks. He must have told you to cover them up.
Yeah, Kirishima has been using us, taking our spinal fluid to make that ether aptitude booster drug. The whole sanatorium is just one big human experiment lab, but he tells everyone it's a charity to help us. Shinya died because of him.
They sound and look so
Shinya wasn't
weak
even that sick.
and sick.
He had the mildest symptoms among us. But Kirishima, he injected Shinya with the drug he developed himself.
Oh man.
Just because he wanted to collect data on the side effects, fully aware it's deadly to people like us.
Even though his drug is an unfinished product, the side effects are still too much for patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome.
Shinya took my place. I was the one who was supposed to get injected.
I know people at public security. Let's go and report this case immediately.
We can't. He warned us that the other kids at the sanatorium are his hostages. And if we do anything, they'll die.
Oh
How's your
man.
condition right now?
Not great. I probably don't have much time left.
Don't say things like that, Kana. We're all gonna be okay.
I'm not just saying that, Tsubaki. I've made up my mind. Next time, when it's your turn to extract the spinal fluid, just use mine. He won't care whose it is, as long as it works. At the very least, I want to do something meaningful before my time is up.
No! You should rest more because your condition's worsened. I'm doing okay right now. They can have my spinal fluid.
Jesus. Collecting spinal fluid? You didn't notice Kirishima approaching.
There you all are. I've been looking everywhere.
Look who's here. What took you so long? I thought you'd forgotten about these kids.
I would never. The guy I sent to meet you must have dozed off in the car. He wasn't picking up my calls.
Sounds like he's burnt out from working too hard. You should watch out for that. Labor disputes are not fun.
You're right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for taking care of the kids today. It's getting late. I'll take them back now.
You exchange looks with Harumasa. Whoever so slightly shakes his head. All you can do is watch Kirishima take the kids and leave. Ah, man, what are you gonna do?
Don't worry. I've talked to the kids and slipped GPS trackers and mics on them.
Nice. Harumasa hands you a small earpiece. Moments later, Kirishima's scolding comes through.
You didn't say anything you shouldn't have today, did you?
No! We didn't say anything!
Good. Remember, you're just my living medical supplies. Anyone who dares disobey me will be joining Shinya soon. I could use someone to test the side effects of the latest batch.
Through the earpiece, Kirishima threats continue with the kids' shaky, suppressed sobs in the background. After a while, Harumasa sets down the earpiece. Oh man. This guy is pure evil. Let's stop him.
This guy is pure evil. We've got to stop him.
We'll use the recordings as evidence, and I'm going to track down the exact coordinates of the sanatorium. Like Kana said, there are other kids there. We can't risk alerting him. Otherwise, knowing what he's like, he'll probably kill them all and cover everything up. As for the spinal fluid, I'll figure something out.
Are you okay?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just a bit worn out today. Let's head back first.
Oh man, that coughing doesn't sound good.
Afternoon tea. Thank you, Master.
Remember, Harumasa, what do we do before snack time?
I know. It's time for that. I need to get the shot in my neck first.
Ooh.
That's right. And don't forget your daily medicine. These are all necessary things to help you get better.
Don't worry, Master. I'm not afraid of pain or medicine. But the medicine, it's bitter like the black coffee that you always drink.
Good boy. You're going to get better soon.
Then, if I keep being a good boy, will I get a prize?
What did you have in mind?
I want your headband. With that, I'll be as good as you. Every shot from my bow will be a bullseye.
The headband isn't what does that. Very well. But you have to keep being a good boy, okay?
I wonder who his master is, and look at it what he's holding from behind. It's a shot. Are you okay?
You've been awfully quiet. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, back to what we were saying. I've been dodging this topic, but someone as sharp as you probably figured it out already. I'm just like those kids. I have ether aptitude regression syndrome. This disease affects different parts of the body for different people. For me, it's mainly my lungs and heart.
Oh man.
As you can see, it's also caused my chronic condition.
Will you turn into an ethereal too?
You're not gonna turn into an ethereal like the boy we saw in the hollow, are you?
Don't worry, my condition is mild. I'm not gonna die that easily. You know what they say. The bad guys always live the longest.
Kirishima is the real bad guy here. Wait, I hope he doesn't stick around.
Back when I was first diagnosed, my parents took me to the best hospital in the city. They told me they'd get some food for me while we waited. But they never came back. I was too little to even speak properly then. But even if I knew where home was, there was no going back.
Oh man.
After that, Master took me in. He taught me a lot of things.
I wonder who the master is.
How to wield a blade, and how to survive in this world with this body of mine. He said he wanted to cure me. So every day, I took lots of meds and got injections in the back of my neck.
Oh man.
It wasn't until much later I realized they weren't giving me shots, but extracting materials from me to make the booster drug. The choker I wear is actually to cover the scars on my neck. But hey, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oops, I've said more than I should. But that's all in the past now. I don't care anymore.
Oh man. But I care.
But I care.
You don't have to look so sad. But thank you. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I think I know what Kirishima is after. He said he wants to help me find Master, but what he really wants is the research data and drug samples my master left behind. But now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to confront him. Not just for my master, but for the sake of those kids, too. When the time comes, I'll be counting on your guidance, partner.
No. Didn't expect Harumasa to have a backstory like that. Yeah, me too. So all of those times he was slacking off or taking sick leave, it was actually because of the health issues, not an excuse. That seems to be the case. I thought he was just a natural slacker. Now I feel bad about it. But let's wait for his message. Alright. Wait, let's just go outside for a bit and do some of the errands that we can do. Wait, just a minute. I just need to do something.
have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day.
Get the 80.
Whenever you feel lost, you can always come back here for a cup of coffee.
Okay, so we'll go back to the main story. Ooh, we got 680 polychromes. We're already. Okay, and then redo. There we go. And then claim points as usual. Then we'll go back. Okay, so we'll talk to. Oh, where should we go? Oh, we should go back to here and this one. Yes, teleport now. Alright, so we'll go exclusive rewards. So there are stages through adversity. Alright. Okay. So all that's buried. That office, those friends are a place you can return to. Okay, let's just... Yo, you're right on time. I've made plans with Kirishima and we're going to the base where our master used to hide. When the time comes, I'll be counting on you, partner. Since I've accepted this mission, I'll see it through to the end. Just as I thought, with you around, I'll always feel incredibly safe. But before we set off, I need to do one thing. Don't worry, it's not something that'll require you to put an extra effort. It's just a normal leave request.
Excuse me, my hard-working colleagues. It's such a pleasure to see you all.
Harumasa, you're late again. And Wise?
Oh, he's with me. He mentioned wanting to join HSO, so he's here to check out the place.
As if he would, what he said. Oh man.
What he said. I have considered it.
You've got great potential. I'm sure with a little effort, you'll make it into HSO. But I'm here today because I have a few things I want to say.
Aren't you here because today is a work day?
Actually, no. But, Yanagi, I wanted to thank you for everything. I know you've done a lot for me. My leave excuses are all over the place. But you always managed to fight for my case with the higher-ups. Without your help, I would have been called in by the higher-ups for my ridiculous number of absences. Man, I hate to admit it, but even though we joined around the same time, you're way ahead of me now. Chief Miyabi, thank you for your trust all this time. If it weren't for you, HSO probably never would have accepted someone like me with all my health issues.
Like I said before, I chose you because you're strong.
And Lil Sokaku, I'm sorry for always pulling you aside at work to lecture you. I was actually just trying to slack off.
Huh? Really?
Asaba, did something happen?
It's nothing. It's just, starting today, I need to take a little vacation to take care of some important matters. As the chief would put it, I'm doing a training tied to my past self.
Oh, so you're training! Is there anything we can help you with, Harumasa?
Nope. But if you really want to help, perhaps you could take over my workload? I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Training is good, but don't push yourself too hard. I trust you, both as your superior and as your friend. Whatever you have to do, just get back here on time.
That's right. If you run into any problems, contact us anytime.
Ooh.
Yeah! And if you're not back on time, there won't be any snacks left in the office. I'll eat them all.
Sokaku.
Thanks. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Oh, look at them, so cute. I like this team. You're acting a little strange back there. That wasn't a death flag, was it?
You were acting a little strange back there. That wasn't a death flag, was it?
Of course not. I just feel a little sentimental about having to leave my team for a while. It's
That's a
getting late.
death flag.
Let's
I
get
can
ready to
see
enter
one.
the
I know
hall.
one when I see one. Alright, so we're going back to connect to HDD. Alright, connect. I wonder why it's Jingyi. Why not with Seth?
Let's see. The place we agreed to meet Kirishima.
Please note, there is a mechanism here that can move containers.
Sure. Keep it good.
Gee, this place really is a port. There's so much dust. I have a sensitive throat. Even a little dust can trigger a reaction. But it's no biggie. Let's keep going.
With pleasure. Huh?
What's wrong?
What's wrong? You feeling okay?
I'm okay. Just haven't gotten much sleep lately. Feeling a little tired.
You don't look okay.
You don't look okay. Should we get out of here first?
Observation. Asaba Harumasa is exhibiting hand tremors, coughing, and reduced accuracy during combat. Hypothesis. This is likely linked to his physical condition. Suggestion. Leave the hollow environment now and rest.
Okay. I admit I haven't been at my best. But it's no big deal. I can't rest now. You know how much this means to me. I need to see it through. It's my last chance.
Do you really need to find your master that badly?
Do you really need to find your master that badly? Even if it means risking your health?
I need an answer. And more importantly, I cannot let Kirishima get to Master first, or obtain his research data and drug samples. If my Master's research falls into his hands, a lot of people will die. And not just patients suffering from ether aptitude regression syndrome, but many ordinary people will become his test subjects. It's like Pandora's box. Once it's open, there's no going back. He won't stop pursuing his grand ambitions, regardless of how many people he sacrifices. I won't allow it. So please, I need your help. Please, fight with me until the very end.
If anything goes wrong, we have to leave.
If you insist. But promise me you won't push yourself too hard.
Thank you, partner. Don't worry. I value my life highly, and the last thing I do is push myself too hard. All right, let's keep going.
Okay.
Wise, should we be doing this? What if his condition gets worse?
Oh. We can contact Section 6.
Don't worry. I've got a plan B. We can contact Section 6 if anything really does go wrong. They'll be able to get here in time.
Good thinking, Wise. I'll reach out to them now.
Just up ahead. Honestly, he's the last person I want to see right now. But there's no other choice. I'll just have to suck it up.
Looks like the elevator system's been out of order for a long time. Some places are inaccessible. Look at that suspicious container. Knowing your master, there's definitely some kind of clue hidden inside. I've racked my brains and tried all sorts of methods, but I still can't get it to open. So it's all up to you now. Hurry and figure something out. Harumasa doesn't respond. Instead, he surveys the area, then suddenly bends down to pick up a piece of nondescript paper in the corner. The paper looks very old and the writing on it is faded due to years of wear. What caught the eye is a special mark in the lower right corner. Ooh, that's his phone password. Harumasa, what are you looking at? Nothing, just a scrap of paper. And carefully tucks the piece of paper away and then gives the bamboo in front of him a quick wink. Alright, let's dig into this and see how we can crack the puzzle he left us.
Tip. There is a special location sensor ahead.
Where are we gonna go?
There's a device on the wall ahead that can be triggered by an arrow.
Oh, we're gonna make that Oh yeah. We gotta follow this one. Such an idiot. Okay. I got it. Okay, there you go.
Harumasa, what's wrong? Not feeling well?
I'm fine.
You're finally opening up the ship container. As expected, it's filled with daily items, medical equipment, and heaps of research material. Kirishima seems to be desperately looking for something amidst these items. At the same time, Harumasa hides Kirishima blind spot, quietly opening up the paper from before.
This is a letter?
The age paper once contained many words, however, after enduring the ravages of time, only fragments can still be deciphered, such as words like price, salvation, and exchange, the present. Apart from that, there's also that unique symbol, the key to his mystery. Harumasa reaches out and gently brushes his fingers over the symbol. But you think you saw his hand trembling just now. Do you recognize the symbol?
Do you recognize the symbol? Yeah. When I was being experimented on, there were other adults around Master who always seemed to be busy. Master told me they were there to keep an eye on him. They weren't friends. So, we agreed that if I wanted time alone with him, I'd draw this symbol on a note. Then he'd come find me by himself, teach me archery, or just tell me stories.
Ooh. Meanwhile, Kirishima finally stepped his rummaging seemingly, finding nothing.
Damn it, it's not here either.
What are you looking for?
Oh, nothing. Just seems like there's nothing here that could help us find Master. But as I thought, you're the only one who can solve this puzzle. Good thing I brought you here. You knew him better than anyone.
Is that so? I used to think I knew him. Just like everyone thinks they know their family. But now, I'm not so sure.
I never thought there'd be nothing but junk here. Darn it, where did he hide it? At that moment, a loud rumbling sound suddenly comes from a distance. A long, silent elevator slowly starts up. So it is connected to the elevator. The elevator, does that mean... I get it. He must have hidden it. I mean, I know another place we gotta reach by elevator. There must be a clue about your master there. Come with me.
Be gentle with the patient, would you?
Things are starting to get serious with it. I wonder if we can go somewhere else. Oh, okay. Looks like this is our stop. Oh man. Ooh. We got a boss fight.
That ethereal keeps circling around the briefcase. It's almost like it's guarding it on purpose.
Forget about the ethereal. Go get that briefcase now! There's gotta be something inside that'll help us find Master's whereabouts.
Master's whereabouts. Huh. Master's clothes are scattered near that ethereal. And those are definitely his glasses. Is he really still alive?
Harumasa, I know you're concerned for his safety, but try not to think about that right now.
Enough! I'm tired. I know you've been after what's inside that briefcase from the start. There are no clues leading to Master in there, just the booster drug he left behind. And I know you want to use Master's work to advance your own research, creating the so-called miracle drug that allows humans to conquer the Hollows. And that's why you built the sanatorium. But in reality, it's just your lab for human experiments where you harvest materials from sick kids. I know it all.
Fudge.
And a team is rescuing those kids from your sanatorium as we speak. So tell me, is he still alive?
Guess I couldn't have fooled you after all. You even got the sanatorium's coordinates. Whatever, it's not that important anyway. Now that the puzzle's solved, you're useless to me. Since we've known each other for so many years, I'll tell you, your precious master, he's over there growling right now.
You mean...
Oh!
Is that ethereal?
That's right. That ethereal is your master. I watched him get corrupted with my own eyes. He foolishly tried to go against the power players. It's only fitting he ends up like this.
I had questions for him. I haven't...
If anyone's at fault, it's your master. He didn't understand the value of this research.
Oh, man.
This is a chance to go down in history. Once we make a true ether aptitude
I hate
booster,
Kirishima so
we'll
much.
no longer fear the Hollows. We could even conquer them.
Shut up!
When that time comes, a new world will be born. And I will be its god.
Even if it means stepping over countless bodies.
The
You mean
fuck?
those patients? They're just necessary sacrifices on the path to a new world.
I
Just
hate
like
him
you.
so much.
Even without my involvement, you wouldn't live much longer. So, in a sense, I am putting waste to good use. Wouldn't you agree?
You really have the nerve to say that.
Deep down, you know it too. For this great research, your sacrifices are insignificant. That's why the power players turn to me to continue the research.
Oh, man.
There aren't that many patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome. Even if you develop a drug without side effects, there's not enough for mass production.
That's just a minor issue. At that point, we can simply induce the disease in ordinary people. Humans are an abundant resource. This is way easier than my current research. You don't know.
I'm
do
so
you?
stressed. I
The
hate
power players have
Kirishima.
done many experiments already, and they've used up plenty of patients like you. Though, only your master's results were stable. Too bad he grew sentimental, which led to his demise. What a joke! Feeling pity for someone with one foot in the coffin like you. He never hesitated when extracting your spinal fluid before, but he refused to perform the final experiment at the last minute. That's why the power players got rid of him.
You mean he...
Oh, you're deteriorating rapidly. Looks like luck is on my side.
Don't get cocky. As long as I'm alive, I won't let you have that briefcase.
We'll see about that.
Damn it. More ethereals are showing up. We need to take them out first. Who's the pathetic one now? Stay on your feet.
By the time you clear out the ethereals,
I don't see Kirishima. He must have slipped away.
let's go after him.
We don't know what he'll do next. Should we go after him?
What's happening with your body? Are you hiding something from me?
What's happening to you, Harumasa? Kirishima said you were deteriorating. Please, talk to me.
I'm fine. Just feeling a little dizzy. I'll be okay in a minute.
If you don't tell me the truth right now, I'll end our partnership immediately.
Kirishima extracts spinal fluid from those kids regularly, but they're not in good shape. If this goes on, they'll likely relapse. So, I had them use my spinal fluid instead. We needed to find Master and secure the drug samples he left. Losing Kirishima would have meant losing our only lead to the power players behind him. After taking everything into consideration, it was my only option.
We need to go to the hospital now.
You need to go to the hospital now.
It's fine. The dose was small enough not to cause any serious side effects. Besides, my tolerance is different from theirs. My body is used to this kind of strain. More importantly, I still have things to do. Get the briefcase and put an end to that ethereal. It might sound stupid, but I don't want him wandering around forever in the hollows in that form.
Are you going to fight
You're
that?
in really bad shape, and you still want to fight that ethereal?
Don't worry. No one values my life more than I do.
Harumasa looks back, smiles at you mischievously like usual, his yellow headband fluttering in the wind. Then he grips his longbow tightly and charges forward without the slightest hesitation.
Thanks for accompanying me this whole way, partner. And no need to worry. You should be happy for me. I can finally put an end to all this.
Are you ready-handed?
Don't worry, I'm terribly weak. Be gentle with the pace, would you? Don't worry, I'm terribly weak.
This guy is too tough. Why don't we... No! Trust me. I can beat him. I have to.
I detect Asaba Harumasa's vital signs are rapidly declining.
Oh no. If this continues, he'll... Master.
Are you okay? Is it illness?
Well done, Harumasa. I'll go ahead and take what he left behind. Looks like you can't see your human anymore.
Hey, give us back the key!
Who do you think you are? Just stay here. You won't survive for much longer.
Damn it! I won't let you...
Ooh, what is happening to him? It's like what's happening to Miyabi.
Where am I? Everyone.
Tell me, will we ever get to feel the wind again?
It's not over yet! I still have
Unfinished business!
Listen to me, Harumasa.
Master.
The essence of archery is not to be sought from the outside. It resides within you. Each time you pull the string.
Got deleted.
It's useless. Even if you smash it, as long as there's a single drop, my people can replicate it. You...
Kiss your grand plans goodbye.
Harumasa, what have you done?
Sorry, little proxy, but I can't let this thing exist in the world. I guess this was my final vacation request.
Wait, no! Stay with me!
Oh man, what did Harumasa do? What happened? Oh, what a friggin' cliffhanger! What the heck?
This headband is yours now.
Huh? Can I really have it?
As I promised. But don't think it'll help you hit 10 bullseyes in a row while wearing it.
Got it! Thank you, Master.
What
Harumasa,
the
No, it's nothing. If one day I'm not around anymore, you must keep up with your medication and routine checkups. Do you understand?
Master, are you leaving? Just like Mom and Dad?
Oh my god, I just had a fucking headache from that cliffhanger. Oh my
I'm
god.
just really tired. Maybe it's time for me to skip work and take a break. But not yet. I've still got a lot of work to do. And I will finish it.
Will you come back after your break?
If I have the chance, I will. I once thought I could save more people. At least that's what they told me. If the gods have abandoned this world, trapping us in endless calamity, then we must reclaim the power of the gods with our mortal bodies, regardless of the cost or sacrifice. But this is wrong. I can't exchange this real, immediate suffering right in front of me for a distant and uncertain possibility. And who am I to trample on the lives of others in the name of sacrifice? I have no right. One who offers salvation in exchange for sacrifice is not a god, but evil. So, Asaba Harumasa, I wish for your life to always be your own. Not a sacrifice for anyone or anything. And I'm sorry.
With Section 6's help, Kirishima and his accomplices are swiftly subdued. The unconscious Harumasa is... Wait. Play back. The unconscious Harumasa is rushed to the hospital. Harumasa's state is dire and is given a critical condition notice, but just when the doctors are out of options, he miraculously awakes. Okay, so he lives. Jesus. I hate it. I thought he didn't... Several days later in the Section 6 office, the once sterile workspaces seems to have been decorated carefully.
What's all the fuss? This isn't some kind of prank, is it?
Not a prank. We are celebrating the return of a teammate who's recovered from a serious illness.
That's
Aww.
right! We prepared lots of yummy goodies!
Asaba, you're on time today. Very good. To celebrate, we've invited a special guest.
A warm welcome to our executive officer who's back on the job.
A warm welcome to our executive officer who's back on the job. Man, just hearing back on the job gives me instant work fatigue. But all jokes aside, thanks, guys. If it weren't for our smart proxy calling for backup early and my dear teammates coming to the rescue just in time, my ashes would have been floating out to sea already.
You almost sound disappointed?
Executive Officer Asaba Harumasa, you've done great work and saved countless civilians from the Hollows. You are indispensable to Section 6. And with you here, we can make a real difference and help more people. I'm very proud of you.
Why so formal all of a sudden? You're making me blush. Thanks.
What was that saying again? Those who survive a catastrophe are destined for great fortune. Guess I'll take a fortune cookie.
No, Sukaku is so cute. You have a nice chat with everyone at Section 6. Unfortunately, work comes in and they start getting loaded with dull paperwork. Harumasa winks at you. Wait. The fuck? I need playback. Harumasa winks at you and excuses himself to rest as he's still recovering. This guy, he's got slacking off down pat. At Harumasa's invitation, join him onto the rooftop where he often sneaks off to at work. Okay, return. Auto.
Nothing beats a place where you can feel the breeze. To be honest, I didn't think I'd get to see you again. When I injected that drug in my neck, I thought I was done for. The doctor said the fact I was alive was sheer luck, not to mention how quick my recovery was. They couldn't explain it and called it a miracle of modern medicine. I guess I can be lucky too sometimes.
I'm just glad you're okay.
I'm just glad you're okay. So, what happened to Kirishima? The kids at the sanatorium were all rescued and taken to a specialized hospital. Their conditions are stable now, and I'll be helping with their living expenses. As for the power players behind the scenes, we managed to get several names out of Kirishima during his interrogation. I'd say that's a decent lead to work with.
About your master.
About your master. Did you take care of everything? Yeah. I've collected his belongings, and the funeral's next month. Though, I might be the only one attending.
Aww. Harumasa lifts up his hand and gently brushes the ends of his yellow headband.
To me, Master was my only family. So I was fixated on getting an answer from him. I wanted to ask him, why did he have to leave me without saying a word? Just like my birth parents did. But now, it just feels like none of that matters anymore. The deceit and exploitation were real. But so are the care and kindness. If suffering and happiness can coexist, then maybe love and hate can too.
Do you forgive him?
Have you decided to forgive him? I wouldn't call it forgiveness. It's just acceptance. I take it as it is. Good or bad, pain or joy. There's nothing I don't accept. Perhaps that's what makes up life itself. There's always going to be evil. But there's always going to be good out there too. Like how I was on the brink but recovered miraculously. Even though I've lost family, I got to meet you and my amazing teammates.
Aww. Specialist doctor.
Mr. Asaba Harumasa, based on your recent test results, we have a hypothesis that we think you need to know. Our analysis suggests that the drug you injected may have actually saved your life.
What do you mean? That drug was supposed to be poison to me and accelerate my disease.
Poison? No. It's more like a special cure tailored just for you.
Oh.
We have detected active residual ingredients inside your body that not only control the disease, but are a perfect match for your physiology. In other words, this medicine only works on you. Must have been made by someone who knew your condition inside and out. It's just a shame that it is an unfinished product. But it's still incredible how it brought you back from the brink of death.
It was his master. Oh, that's
So, it wasn't a miracle.
So that drug. It's no wonder that Ethereal was guarding that drug.
So the medicine that your master left behind wasn't any kind of booster drug. It was made specially to treat your illness. No wonder that Ethereal stayed near it.
I guess so. I wonder when he stopped working on the ether booster drug and began focusing on creating a cure. For me. I had no idea.
Aww.
That's probably why those people decided to get rid of him.
Oh man. Harumasa leans against the rooftop railing and stays quiet for a long time. Just when you think he dozed off, he breaks the silence.
Thanks for being here. Don't worry. I'll live my life to the fullest. But if one day I become sick and turn into an ethereal, don't frown. We all know that day's gonna come sooner or later. When that happens, and if you're around, I hope you can do me a small favor and end my life. Don't leave me wandering forever as an ethereal in a hollow. Please.
I can't do that.
I can't make that promise. Just live your best life and try not to turn into an ethereal.
You're asking too much of me, Master Proxy. All right. Let's both aim to live our lives to the fullest. In this messed up, wounded, yet so brilliantly beautiful world.
After enjoying the calm for a while, you suddenly receive a message from Harumasa. To celebrate his partial recovery, you must invite everyone for a small gathering at the port. Okay, so where are we gonna meet? Are those bamboos? Oh, it's Tsubaki Ryusuke. Oh, where's Kan? Oh, I hear. Talk with the bamboo boatman. There's Kana. Kana? Okay, bamboo boatman. The ship will set sail soon. Please prepare to board. If you'd like a group photo, please take it here. Let's take a photo then. Time for a group photo. Oh, look at that. I should do it here. I should take a photo here. Where am I shooting? There you go. With the may I be like that? Yes. Just kidding. Like this is fine. After that, everyone tries sea fishing under Harumasa's guidance. After some initial confusion, everyone gradually finds their rhythm and catches some fish. If you ask who caught the most, of course it's Harumasa. Perhaps the long night hasn't ended, but hope always glows with golden light. Oh, that's a good. That was a good story. That was a good story. It was really nice. So we need to clear these 1 up to 6. This would be the warm up. But that will be for another stream, guys. I'll just need to cut off our live stream here, and we'll do the warm up exercises. The through adversity 1 to 6. Let's wait until because there's 3, 4, 5, 6 there's days and hours before it's get unlocked. So we'll leave that for another live stream. Okay, guys? So it was really fun doing this content. It was such a good story. WINDCHASER Harumasa, a very short story, very unique way of introducing how Harumasa was. Oh, and we also have like this video archive here about Harumasa as well. We have wait. We have this one. This one here. A name written in water. So we've already done this one. So this one I thought we can still do it after the mini story, but since it's already finished, we don't need to do it anymore. So we'll be doing this one on the next live stream, so that would be maybe after the new year, maybe on January 2 or the 1st of January, because I know all of us are gonna be busy and we're gonna be celebrating, of course. So I want to greet everybody a advance Happy New Year, a happy 2025 for you all. So that's it for our live stream for today. I'll see you guys on the next one. Follow the socials at Twitch at Destiny_ZZ0 and TikTok at Destiny_ZZZ4. I'll also upload this live on YouTube under Destiny at ZZZ. Okay, so I'll see you guys on the next one. It was really fun doing this live stream with you all. I really like doing more content like this for everyone. I hope you like this kinds of stories. I hope that you all enjoyed watching this one. So until the next live stream, everyone, it was nice doing this kinds. Okay, all right, good night everyone. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.